Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm trying to film my holiday vlog today. I'm gonna tell you right out, this is seriously the fourth time I'm filming this vlog, because for whatever reason, I have been just rambling in every single one of them. The last one I filmed, for example, was 28 minutes long, and I'm sorry, but I don't want to post a vlog that's literally almost half an hour long. And I don't think you guys want to watch something that long. So I am going to just try to get right into it. Obviously, Christmas is it can be a really special time of year, and it depends on your actual views, I guess, religious and otherwise, of Christmas. Christmas in the religious standpoint in the Christian standpoint, is that it is the birth, when we celebrate the birth of Christ. There's also people who believe, and it is true, that the Christians stole, the early Christian church stole the date, December 25th, from the pagans, and it was a pagan holiday, and I don't know the details about that holiday. If you happen to know them, go ahead and post it in the comments and educate us. And then there are people who just like Christmas because it's a time to spend time with family, or it's a time of presents, and people enjoy that. I am under the idea that I do not believe that Jesus was actually born on December 25th. If you honestly think about figure out when censuses were taken, because if you read the birth of Christ, it tells you that Mary and Joseph were going to Bethlehem because there was a census throughout the land. And the censuses would have been done in either the fall or the spring. And I do believe that Jesus was born in the springtime, but I still do celebrate Christmas, and I do celebrate it as the birth of our Savior. So, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. And then, I do believe also that is a really great time to spend time with family. I did not honestly have that feeling for a really, really long time, because I grew up, for the longest time it was just me and my parents and my little brother and my dad's mom when I was a little kid. And then my grandmother passed away, and it was just me, my parents, and my brother, and it was hey, I see these people every day anyways, this isn't really all that special for family kind of thing. And this year is actually, last year I moved from New York to Florida, and I actually got into here on the 20th of last year. So I've been here for just over 1 year now. I'm going to sit in Indian style. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of fidgety today because my anxiety is kind of up. It's just because it's the weekend before Christmas. There's nothing that's really, really triggering it. It's just the knowledge that, hey, Christmas is coming, and that always just makes me anxious. And it's I know every single thing. I know everything that needs to be done is done. I just have to get through 3 more days of work before Christmas, and we have our a really big Christmas program at church on Sunday, and I'm singing at church. So yeah, that's kind of nerve-wracking some, but yeah, I'm not in a bad mood or anything. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm just anxious at the same time. So yeah. So what I was saying was, last year I moved to Florida, and I got here on December 20th of 2011. So I did celebrate Christmas in Florida, but basically we moved because of, one, we wanted to be near family, around our family again, but it was also a financial reason. It was just too expensive, pretty much, for us to live in upstate New York. It's cheaper to live in Florida. And me and my mom were both working as much as we could in New York, and we were having trouble making ends meet. So we decided to move back to Florida because it was just easier. And last year, basically, my grandmother did help me and my family move back to Florida, and that was what she considered that as our Christmas present, and we were all fine with that. Whatever, we completely agreed. And then my grandmother ended up surprising me last year for Christmas. She got me a bath set. She got me it had bath salt, one of the little bath poofs, a little light purple bath poof, and then she got me a hand lotion and a body lotion, and they were all in lavender which I love lavender. Like, I think it was like lavender and another scent. Maybe it was just lavender. I don't remember. I used up the body lotion and the bath salts. I still actually have, I think almost a full container of the hand lotion in my basket, which I don't feel like getting up and looking at it. I'm sorry. And then she also obviously, like, she got like something similar for my mom and also for my dad. So yeah, and I did get her a couple little things, but they were like really small because I didn't have a job at that point, and you know, I was officially unemployed and I hadn't received my final paycheck yet, so I didn't have that much money. So yeah, that was last year's Christmas, and it was really kind of chaotic. And this year is like more just a normal, I guess it's like a normal Christmas. I don't really know how to explain that one. Like, it's one of those things where, you know, we don't have, like, people aren't moving in the process of Christmas. You know, we didn't just get here. We've been here for a while. Everybody's had time to kind of deal with the idea that we're all here and, you know, purchase Christmas presents in, like, a more laid-back kind of a manner and not, like, thrown together at the last minute. Because, well, quite frankly, my grandmother does not mail presents out of state too often, just because it costs sometimes more to ship a present than the actual present costs. So, like, let's say you bought someone something and it only costs like $20 or something, and like $20 doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but it's going to cost you like $20 to mail the present, so like from Florida to New York with like postage and like everything like that. So obviously it just like is not realistic. So she would not have mailed us a present if we had stayed in New York, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, let's just get back to it. And I am completely rambling today, and I'm sorry if this video is still going to be like really, really long. But so this is like my first Christmas here. I was going to talk about like my Christmas as like a childhood, but the last couple times I've tried doing that, like I kind of go on a tangent and it takes forever. So basically, I'm just going to state, my parents used basically Christmas when I was a little kid to bribe me and my brother to basically buy our love. And so they would buy us way too much stuff. So I got to the point where Christmas kind of like wasn't that exciting to me, just because I felt like Christmas was a time of year where you were being bribed. My dad was an atheist and my mom was an agnostic while I was growing up. My dad is still an atheist. My mother has since been baptized into a church here, and she goes to church when she can, which is great, but I didn't have like a religious upbringing. I did not accept Christ until I was 18 years old. So Christmas was not special to me. Christmas was the time of year, it got to the point where Christmas was basically the time of year where my parents were bribing us. And then, you know, I lost a bunch of people that I cared for through, you know, they died. I lost quite a few people, including my dad's mom and also my little brother. So it made it so the holidays were kind of really depressing for me. I don't think that I'm feeling in a decent mood right now. Honestly, my last vlog I did, which was even like, I think yesterday, maybe it was yesterday's vlog or the one before that. It was one of the last two vlogs I've only done. This is my third vlog. I was really just not in a good mood. Like, I didn't even have the energy to really do very much. And I feel really, really good right now. Hopefully it will last. But I do have things that I'm looking forward to, like church and, you know, getting to actually spend a real Christmas with my grandparents, because I love them. I think they're wonderful. So yeah, I am looking forward to this Christmas, but honestly, previous Christmases, I kind of was like, whatever, it's the time of year where I'm spending time with people that I see every year, but we're buying them presents, and I would always buy a present for my dad, because I had to, because he lived in my house, and I didn't like him, so I was like buying a present for somebody I pretty much hated, and it was kind of awkward, because he's also like really hard to shop for. And then, so this year I didn't have to buy anything for my dad, because my dad walked out on our family, and I honestly have no idea where he's at. Well, I have, like, I know what city he's in, but he is not, like, I don't have an address or anything for him, so I couldn't mail him anything if I wanted to. Which is fine to me, because it's probably going to be, like, the least stressful Christmas that I've ever had. So looking forward to it. But yeah, so I'm hoping this vlog isn't going to be too long, because I really just want to post something for a holiday vlog. And I didn't realize how difficult this is going to be for me. So yeah, I am looking forward. I have 3 more days of work before Christmas. I work tonight, and I work tomorrow night, and then I have church on Sunday, and we have our Christmas program at church on Sunday, and I'm singing in that. And then Monday is Christmas Eve, and I already know I'm going to be working it, because in my company, everybody works, like, if they think that everybody's going to ask for this day off, like a certain day off, they will basically schedule everybody to work it. Unless you have, like, a lot of seniority, you're pretty much going to work it. I was told I was going to work Christmas Eve, basically because everybody is. And I have actually honestly worked every Christmas Eve except for this last year's one, because I wasn't employed on Christmas Eve. But every other one I've always worked on, and I don't have a problem with that, because whatever. I don't understand people's, like, big obsession with Christmas Eve. Like, it's the day before the holiday. Like, Christmas is the holiday. Christmas Eve is not a holiday. Christmas Eve is the day before. And it's kind of really weird to me that, like, we even label it, like, oh, it's Christmas Eve. Like, oh, it's the day before Christmas. We don't do, like, oh, it's the day before Thanksgiving, or, oh, it's the day before Halloween, or whatever. I don't get it. But I do know that there are people out there who do some family celebrations on Christmas Eve, or, you know, whatever. And I mean, when I was little, me and my brother each got to open, like, one present early on Christmas Eve, basically just so we would leave my parents alone, and, like, whatever. But, I don't know, I don't see a big deal about it, so I would work it. Sorry. And, so, yeah, and then Tuesday is Christmas, and that's really exciting. But I have to get through, like, 3 more shifts. Which, yeah. I'm ready for it to be Sunday, actually, because I'm just ready to, like, not have to work. I was off yesterday, and I still feel like I'm ready to have a day off, which, I don't know. I did a lot yesterday, though. So, yeah. What was I going to say? So I am excited, for this year, and mainly, like, I'm excited because I get to spend time with my grandparents, and my mom in a setting that's not, like, it's probably going to be, like, the least stressful Christmas I've ever had. And then I am excited to see, like, what I got for Christmas, because, honestly, this is the first year that I did not make a Christmas list at all. I was going to write things down. Like, I had my mom write down some ideas of, like, what she wanted for Christmas, and, you know, I did not ask, like, I was going to ask my grandmother what she thought I should get for her or for my grandfather or whatever, because my grandfather's kind of hard to shop for, too, kind of, but not as bad as, like, my dad was. But, like, she told me, like, she made the statement, like, while we were, like, figuring out what to get people for Christmas, like, her grandkids and, like, great-grandkids and whatever, she told me she already knew what she wanted to get me, so she didn't need a list or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And so, basically, everything that my grandmother gets me for Christmas is literally, like, things that she decided on her own she was getting me, and nothing, like, I didn't ask for anything, like, at all for Christmas. Like, literally, I didn't write a list. I didn't make any statements of, I would really like to get this for Christmas or anything like that. So, when I do my Christmas haul or the what I got for Christmas video on either Christmas or the day after Christmas, like, everything you see is things that people decided to get me without my input. So, it should be interesting. And I actually have a lot of faith in my grandmother's ability to Christmas shop, because she actually has pretty good taste, and I think that she knows me pretty well. So, it's kind of interesting to see, like, what she decided to get me, but I'm also, like, I think more excited because I did get my grandmother, like, I did a photo album for my grandmother of, like, pictures of, her husband that died in the Vietnam conflict, as well as her brother, who also died in the Vietnam conflict, and like their pictures, so like she doesn't have the like a paper tangible copy of them. Like we had one of my aunts took the pictures to use them for something, and then like they never returned them, and now they're saying they can't find them. But they had posted them online at one point, so I downloaded all the pictures that she had posted on like Facebook. I downloaded all of those pictures, and then I got them on my memory card and then printed them at Walmart. And I made a photo album for my grandmother, so she'll have all of those pictures back. So hopefully she really likes that. So I'm really excited to see her reaction to that, because I think she'll love it. I'm hoping it doesn't make her cry, though, because she gets kind of sentimental sometimes about things like that. And then I also got, like, a couple tools for, like, my grandfather that I think that he'll enjoy. I'm hoping he'll like them, and I'm also, like, really excited to see his reaction about, like, one gift I got him, and that was, like, I got him, a John Wayne, like, box set. It comes in, like, it looks like it's in a lunch pail, like, a lunch box. It has John Wayne on it, and it's got, I think, like, 6 movies in it. I can't remember, and of course it's wrapped, so I can't tell you. But I'm really kind of excited to see, like, their reaction to it, and I did get some things for, like, my mom that I think like she'll like, and I got stuff for my uncle, which I think he'll like as well. So I'm kind of really excited to see how people like the stuff that I got them, and yeah, I think I'm going to just leave this vlog like this, because this is probably the shortest vlog that I've actually filmed today. And I'm getting really tired of filming the same vlog over and over and over again. I don't know why this one was, like, really difficult for me to film. I don't know. I think it's just because, like, there's so much going on in my head right now. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to do any more videos between now and Christmas. So I think the next video you guys will see up on this channel is of my what I got for Christmas video. And I don't know how long that video is going to be, because if I'm as anxious as I am right now, it's probably going to be rambling. And yeah. So I think that's going to be the next thing you see, because, oh my god, I don't know why I'm, like, yawning. I slept fine last night, but I'm working tonight and tomorrow, like I already said. So I got, like, that, and then I got other things to do tomorrow before I even go to work, and then I have church on Sunday, and then Christmas Eve is on Monday, and we got stuff to do that day, and I'm working that day, and yeah, so this is probably going to be the last video before Christmas, and sometime after Christmas, I will probably put up another of my mental illness vlogs, because there is at least one more video worth of information that I want to share with you guys, because I think it might be helpful. But it'll be sometime after Christmas, probably before New Year's, but I don't know at this point, just because I don't plan when I'm going to do videos. I just do them when I get the urge to do them. So yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you guys, like, everybody who celebrates Christmas, has a wonderful Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful holiday season, or, you know, just enjoy the rest of December and the rest of 2012, and I guess I will see you guys all next video. Alright, bye.